All right, folks, welcome back. If you're still with us after 3 games, you have my thanks. I am Mike Metzger. I am the play-by-play guy for the Sabres. And we're going to bring you game 4 and the last game of day 2 of the Surf and Turf Showcase. This will be Gray versus Black. Black lost this morning, 3-2 to White. We just watched blowout Green 10-2. And Gray beat Green 4-2. So I would imagine the winner of this game will play tomorrow in the championship game against White. White's pretty much guaranteed to be there. Yeah, they're guaranteed to be there. They're 2-0. Of course they're going to be there. So we'll see what we have here. What we got here? The teams come to the bench. Get some last-minute instruction. We had mentioned that there are San Diego Sabres players throughout this tournament. And this game is no exception. Matsuda played for the Sabres this spring and fall. He's on Black. And then on the Gray team, you've got Andrew Metzger, who played 8 games with the Sabres, as well as Kai Shepard, who played defense all year, a little bit forward. And we're underway. Face-off won by Black. They're going to bring it out. First shot is stopped by Damian Joplin, who starts this game in net. Second shot is blasted at him by Matsuda, and he stops that and covers it. As Black comes out of the gate on the hunt. What? Oh shit! All right, hang on. We gotta do a few adjustments here, folks. Bear with me. Give me that. My camera slipped. How did it slip? No, it's right where it's supposed to be. Is it too low? All right. Camera issue averted. Shot was wide. Let's see, it's played out. This will be 28. Anthony Skinner gets it out, and we're going to change. Not sure what we're doing up back here. I thought the face-off was over here. All right. So now we're ready. That's going to be brought in by Gray. This is Harris Schuler getting into it with Jeremiah Crowley. Puck bounces around behind the net. Schuler's going to get it out. But Andrew Hughes got it. Aaron Hughes, excuse me. He's going to bring it up. He gets it across to 27, Jaden Guzman, who pinches. Aaron Hughes gets it behind the net. He's taken off the puck by 23, Freddie Nelson. And one of the Esco brothers is fighting for it over there on the wall. There's the 30 and 25 are out there. This is 25, Dalton, who has it. He gets it out to center. It'll go all the way down and be called for icing. And we're going to change D on the Gray side. Glad you're with us. It's a late start. 9:30 game on a Saturday night. Hoorah. First ozone face-off for Gray. And it looks like it's won by Black. And it comes out. No, it's held in. No, it's out. This is 29. DS brought it in, and they're going to say that he was in offside, and we're going to redo this. And there's a couple of guys out there. I don't know who they are. I think, I don't know. There's a kid 4 wearing a Sabres jersey for Black. I wonder if those guys are playing again. Different socks. Second time he's done that. That faceoff was won by Black. Aaron, you had it briefly. He lost the puck. He goes and gets it. He's hit by Chase Lemieux. It's loose behind the net, and now brings it around to this side, and here comes Black breaking it out. It's passed up to 29. It's broken up nicely by Gray. This is 25. Ashton Pahia plays it around the wall. There's a pretty good hit by Black. It goes back to the point. It's sent on and tipped through, but stopped by the goalie, Joplin. Now it's off the side of the net. And now Aaron Hughes got it. And they're going to send Yates onto the ice. That shot is stopped by 36. That is Ethan Furler who started this game. This is what we thought was going to happen. Because he didn't play the first game. Now Andrew Metzger follows the puck around. He'll send it back in deep. It's played around here to 30. I think that's Robles maybe. Metzger's got it. He's going to come over. His shot's wide. And Black will pick it up. They had a guy cutting through, but couldn't find him on the pass. The puck is brought in by Robles. Now Dunphy has it. He brings it up, leaves it over here on the wall for 24. I think that's Matthew Matsuda. Goes in behind the net. Back out to the point. Off the wall for Dunphy. Watched by 29 Stoik. That's mishandled, and here comes Metzger 2-on-1. His shot saved. Looked like a little bit of a shot pass, but Stoik couldn't quite get there, and here comes Dunphy able to hit a steam 1-on-3. He tries to go around. One guy gets it to the corner. Bumped off of it. 29 is Payton Stoik. He sends it to center. It's back in Gray's zone. 26 tries to get it to Yates. It pinballs around, and now it's out and down. Ethan Barela tried to play. This is Yates coming in, 1-on-2. His shot never got there. 26 Black. That's Logan Hume who blocked it. And here comes Black. This is Matsuda with the puck. He's got Valenty cutting. His shot is wide to the far post. And he's going to be the first guy to the puck on the wall. As he does battle with two guys. It ends up on the stick of Dunphy, who's knocked off the puck by Barela. And his stick is broken. And he casually skates to the end. Yeah, that's a terrible place to see your stick break. Way up at the handle. And that's just the product of the way it wasn't an illegal hit. It was just a hit. It's ice, by the way. We're going to have an icing and a face-off in Black zone. But just the way the contact happened, it was up towards the boards and it got bent over and it snapped. I've seen that several times in the last year with people I know who play. And they change lines. Face-off win for Black. It goes around the wall on the far side. Here comes Black. It's chipped in now. Valenty's going to be, nope, 30 Black is Kobe Esco. He's going to be the first guy. And he throws it in front. There's no one there. 23's got it. His shot gloved by Joplin. That was Freddie Nelson with the shot from the blue line. Nelson had a good look, but Joplin saw it away and caught it. No problem. We'll have a face-off right in front of me. It's won by Black back to the line. That also is caught. A shot by Chase Lemieux that maybe was going wide, but you know what? If you're gonna if you got the glove and you're ready, just go ahead and catch it. No problem. Esco wins another face-off. That's Schuler trying to hit 23 Nelson on the blue line, but he missed him and went out. However, Black brings it right back in. The 23s do battle, and Gray's 23 Bustamante is going to win that one, and it comes out to center. But not for long as Gray flips it. It gets to retreat. Black flips it back, and there's a turnover by Esco, and it comes in front to his brother, Dalton. And it's tipped out by Gray as they're able to defend that chance by the Esco brothers. Now we fight for the puck at center, and it's going to be flipped into the zone. A little bit of jostling at center ice. And it's poked forward by Nelson. before it's attempted to be flipped by Crawley. It's bouncing around at center. It's shot towards the net and wide. Aaron Yu's going to get there. He's going to throw it up. He's got Yates. Yates had a chance to break it away, but it was read all the way by Brendan Dunphy, who blocked the puck with his body and now takes it behind the net and waits for his team to reset. He finds 35. He tried to tip it to 4, but it ends up on the stick of one of the black defenders. Andrew Mesker can't quite control the puck because he's knocked off of it. But there's a battle there, and Yates has got it for Gray. He sends it around Dunphy and in. De Guzman's going to go in with 4. He gets reverse check, and the puck is loose. 28, Kelley's got it. He leaves it for his guy. And here comes Black again. Now they left Tyke Schneider all alone on the blue line, but the pass was a little bit too hot and slightly out of his reach, and he wasn't able to do anything with it. Puck is taken off of Dunphy's hands, and this is Metzger, who then loses an edge, and it goes back to center. Yates tried to leave it for Metzger. I don't think he saw it. Black and Gray will regroup. This is Yates. Gets around Dunphy. 26 is Logan Hume comes over to support. Now Metzger has it, throws it back in deep. Yates is still engaged with Hume. They do battle. It comes out off the wall, and here comes Black. That may have been Schneider with it, but it gets deflected back in. And Gray continues to fight as 27 Valenty just sent Matt Cavanaugh flying. Black has the puck. Now it's intercepted at center by Barela. Barela comes in and has some room. He gets tripped. Nope. Yeah, they are going to call that, as they should. And we're going to have a penalty shot for Barela. He got a turnover and sprinted up the ice. He had 2 defensemen close on him. He managed to get around to 1. That one was 26, Ian Nelson, who ended up tripping him. And we get a penalty shot. So this will be Barela's shot. In net is Ethan Furler of the Wasatch 16 AAA. Barela comes in and scores. Nice backhand. 1-0 Gray, excuse me. Barela's got a pair of goals in this showcase. And Gray's up 1-0. Now remember, in their first game, Black went up 2-0 and lost 3-2. So a 1-0 lead doesn't mean anything. In our earlier game this evening, the 8 o'clock game, that game was tied at 1 before wheels kind of came off. This is 23. That was Freddie Nelson went ahead of steam. He got taken off the puck. But Black is still able to control it. It gets thrown down the wall towards Schuler. Schuler tried to flip it deep, but Barela picked it off. And here comes Stoik by himself. He's going to take it into the corner. He gets knocked down. And gets right back up. And 30 is Ilya, first time we called his name, Mr. Gorovshev. He might have the puck. Nope. He's going to leave it for 25. That's Ashton Pahia. And that's a bad pass as Esko picks it off. Comes in, shot, save. Joplin, nicely done. That was 25 Dalton Esko with a good chance on a bad turnover by Gray, but their goalie is able to bail him out. Here comes Dalton again. The 25s do battle as he's engaged by Ashton Pahia. Now 4 guys try to pry the puck loose behind the goal. And it's going to be Esko who gets it. Aaron Yu comes over to help, and now we go back into the scrum again. Esko has it. He gets it to the point to Dunphy. Dunphy comes to the middle. Dunphy shot, scores, and we're tied at 1. It's Dunphy's first goal of the tournament showcase. Just picked the spot and ripped it. It's a good-looking shot. And we're 1-1. Hey, Gavin, don't. Excuse me. Sorry to cough in your ear there. Didn't quite catch it. It is cold in this rink. Poor Gavin Lynch, my cameraman, my hardy cameraman, was trying to stay warm and caused everything to jump. Yates had a shot on the backhand that was stopped by Ethan Furler. And now the puck is loose behind the net, and Black's going to be the ones that retrieve it. And see if they can break it out here. It's off of Aaron Yu, and it comes loose to center. Yates has got to wait for guys to clear, and does. Now he's watched by Nelson. That puck's going to stay in, and Yu's going to get it back. Nice play by 26. Oh, no, they're going to call it offside. Ian Nelson did a nice job trying to hold it in. Took him a minute to call the offside, but they finally did. As we roll close to 4 minutes to go, 4 minutes left in the first period. So the loser of this game plays at 9:30 tomorrow. The winner of this game, I think, plays at noon. Gray has the faceoff. This is 9. He gets it to Yu. Back down low to 9. That's Kavanaugh. No, that's not Kavanaugh. That's Tyke Snyder who has it. He gets it up the wall. It'll be brought out. Yu went in for a devastating hit. It was seen by Jonah Kelley at the last minute. The puck is loose at center, and now it's going to be shot in by 33 Chase Lemieux. And played behind the Gray net. This is Yates. Yates with Yu helping. Comes to the middle. Leaves it for 26. He gets blasted by Kavanaugh. Return to favor. Puck is loose on the wall. It's sent back to the point. Slap shot is blocked. 26 was Ian Nelson with the rip. Dunphy cleans it up and gets it out from behind the net. It's stopped at center. Here comes Gray. They're going to reset and change behind the play. It's tipped towards Dunphy, and now Snyder's got it. He loses the puck to 33 Robles. But it's sent back in deep, and now Metzger will turn with it. And lose the puck off of Matsuda's feet. And get around Valenty, maybe? No. Valenty takes him off the puck, and this is Matsuda. It's tipped off of his stick by 33 Robles. Dunphy coming up again. He has it knocked off his stick by Robles. Robles gets it to the center. Nelson tried to have it. This is 21 turn with it. Couldn't get anything on it. It's held in by 24. That's Jeremy Crowley. Nice play. Goes in front and is stopped by Furler. That's 37 in that, Mike. And here comes Dunphy with the puck. I think I have the wrong goalie for Black. Now it's turned over, and Metzger's going to flip that deep and go off, I would imagine. It ends up on net, and it's turned aside by the Black goalie. I think I have the wrong goalie. Yeah, it's Caddison's in net. I'm sorry. I've been calling him Furler the whole time. 37 Caddison's in net for Black. Shot blocked with his shoulder. Nice stop by Joplin. Good shot from 26 Logan Hume. And Gray's going to come up 3-on-2. Shot went through the middle, and he takes out Hume, and Dunphy helped break that up. Matsuda's got it behind the net. He gets it up the ice, and it's a 1-on-3. This is Schuler, knocked off the puck. It's loose. It's found by Matsuda, but played by Gray, and out. Stoik has it, sends it across the ice. It's retrieved there by Freddie Nelson. He takes a hit for his trouble, but gets it over here to the wall. Good forecheck by Gray as Black's having some trouble getting out. Now it sort of skips into the Gray zone, recovered by 31 Kai Shepard, and sent out to center, where it goes all the way down and might be called for icing. No, they're going to wave it off. We're going to continue. We got less than a minute to go in the first period. It's been a fast period, and it's tied at 1. And this is Dalton Esco with the puck, and he can't get it through Yates, who has it and is going to turn the other way. Yates gives it to Nelson. Nelson looking for someone to pass it to. He finds Shepard. Shepard gets it up, knocked down out of the air by Yates. No icing. Played by Chase Lemieux. It's going to come behind the Black net. And it's sitting in the corner. Now 9, Gray has a chance to get it. But Black's able to work it around and get it out. And now we have a whistle. And we have 2-1. That'll end the period. So after 1-1, Black and gray. Wait a minute now. We got a discussion at center. There's going to be a penalty shot. The clock is out, and Isaiah Yates gets a penalty shot. I think for a high stick. Yates against Caddison. Comes in, shoots, stopped. And that'll end the period. So Yates has a chance to make it 2-1. Caddison's up to the task on the penalty shot. And we're going to take a quick break. That was an entertaining period. That was fun. That would be nice. That would also be nice. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're getting ready for period 2. We'll give you a little bit of stats here. Caddison played for the Powell Junior Islanders, and in 19 games he had a 3.5 goals against average and a 99 save percentage. I did talk to his dad yesterday, and he's actually he's out of the game now. Furler's bound in net, of course, but to finish the thought on Caddison, he's actually a Rangers fan. So having to play for the Islanders was kind of funny. Nice shot by 28 Black. That would be Jonah Kelley that was stopped by Joplin. As Furler is now in net for Black. Taking over to start the second period. This is Hume trying to bring the puck out. Is stopped. Yates had it deflected off of his stick. Barela's shot is blocked by Schneider. Rebound tried to center and no one there. Slapper by Nelson is just high and off the glass. Black continues to hold it in, and now they turn it over, and here comes Gray. Barela loses an edge, but the puck ends up back in Black's zone, so no harm. Dunphy gets it across to his D partner, and here comes Black. He tries to forklift it over. It's broken up by Gray. This is Nelson now with the puck. He tries to hit de Guzman with a pass. He's able to tip it in, and then takes a hit and goes off. Dunphy comes around the net. He's got room. He throws it off the wall to nobody in particular, as the man he was aiming for went for a change, and this is Aaron Yu. As Gray will bring it back up. That looks like Shepard coming through. He's got some space. He gets to the middle, loses the puck. Picked up by Schneider. He gets it across to 28. 28 is no, that's not Skinner. 28 is Jonah Kelley, and he's taking off the puck. Nice play. Shot saved by the goalie. And it's behind the net, and de Guzman's going to chip it along to Aaron Yu. Yu feathers it to a teammate whose number I can't read. That's 30. 30 is Ilya Kuroshev. He ends up being forced back to center. Gets around the forecheck of 24. Now Schuler comes in and knocks him off the puck. Took 3 Black players to get Kuroshev off the puck, but they succeed. And they reset. Pass from Matsuda is broken up by Ilya, and Yu's got it. He goes D to D, looking for someone to give it to. There's no one really open, so we're going to go back to Aaron Yu. Aaron Yu sifts through the middle. Has some space. Tried to throw a backhand across. It was blocked by Freddie Nelson. And now it's laying in the middle of the gray zone, and Freddie Nelson's going to come pick it up and bring it up the ice. He has some room. His shot is blocked. This is Metzger now turning with it. Gets around Matsuda. Can't get anything on it. It's stopped by the goalie, Furler. And then Matsuda's able to get it behind the net. His pass up finds Schuler all the way at the opposing blue line. Nice pass. But he's watched by de Guzman. And he's unable to do anything with it. Nice defense by Mr. de Guzman. As it comes off the dasher and down. They're going to wave off the icing. It's a foot race. This is going to be 33 It's going to be Bustamante and Chase Lemieux who are engaged. There's a shot. Saved by Furler. Comes in front. And it's taken out by Schuler. Knocked off of his stick a little bit by Metzger. Metzger's able to control it. No. Matsuda gets it. He gets hit for his trouble. Metzger's got it. Flipped it back to 35. Gray. He collides with his own guy. Like a boulder out there. That puck is thrown in and just wide. And this is 25 Ashton Pahia who has it. Comes around and it's on the wall here. Now it's sent back in. 33. I tried to hit 26 Nelson in the middle but missed him. The long stick of Dunphy flips it in. But Gray is able to control it. And it's sent over here to 23. 23 is Bustamante. This is Metzger. Gets around 26. He holds it on the wall. Now a nice play by 26 to get it away from him. That was Logan Hume he was engaged with, and this is Dalton Esko who has the puck. He can't quite get around 23, and 35's got it. He loses it to Yates. Yates and Hume do battle, and Hume's going to win that one as he gets it to 30, who flips it off the referee and not out. That's a break for Gray as here comes Yates. He's got Bustamante in the middle. Now he stops and pivots and goes for a skate. Leaves it for Nelson. Nelson. Nelson's still got it. He gets it around Hume. Barela's going to engage with Dunphy and get tied up. It comes out in front, but it's one of the Esko brothers that has it, and he's going to bring it up. 25 is Dalton Esko. All the way down into the gray zone. And it's sent across the ice to Yates. Yates sends it in the middle. Nice shot. 23. Bustamante labeled it for the far corner, but it was easily caught by Furler. And we have our first stoppage in a while. As we go under 13 minutes to go in the second. Still tied at 1. This will be an ozone face-off for Gray. That slapper is wide on the far side, all the way to the line. Held in by Nelson. Yates fights for it, and it gets out. This is 4 now on a breakaway. Coming in, shoots, scores, and Black takes a 2-1 lead. There was a little bit of a, it looked like Black was gonna, or Gray was gonna hold it in the zone. And then it ended up coming out of the zone, and it was a 2-on-0. And that's all she wrote. I'm not sure what this conversation's about. It's on Shepard. Where is Shepard going? Why is he going to the box? We don't put guys in the box. What are we doing here? So they just sent Shepard off for some crazy reason. That wasted almost a minute. I have no idea what's going on out here. So Knut Hornquist is trying to tell everybody it's 5-on-5. They just scored. How are they getting a penalty shot? He just scored. Why is he getting a penalty shot? So we're going to have a penalty shot here. So he just scored on a breakaway. Now he comes in on a penalty shot. And that time he didn't get it. So I guess he got the breakaway goal, and then he got a penalty called. He drew a penalty on the ensuing play. They're signaling it's 5-on-5. So here comes Yates to make the 5th. Shepard's going to stay in the box. That's 2 minutes of silliness. Yeah, all right, so now we play. It's 2-1, Black on the breakaway goal by 4, who I do not have. And that's a nice flipper over the top, and this is Stoik. But Nelson's back. He tried to hit a guy in the middle, and he was played perfectly by 33, Chase Lemieux. Yates has it back to the point. This is Nelson's shot. It's blocked inadvertently by 29, Stoik, because he got knocked down. He's engaged in a battle along the wall. Now Valenty comes in and hits a few people. And he gets a stick into the face of Stoik, and they're going to go at it now. Yep, and he just threw him to the ground. I don't blame him. Seemed a little uncalled for. Hopefully the kid's all right. So that was, yeah, that's fine. He was trying to help the guy out along the wall, but he ended up getting a stick into the kid's face, and I don't think 29 enjoyed that at all. 29 is Payton Stoik. He didn't take that at all. So we had a little bit of a fisticuff there, and it's over. Black will choose this moment to change goalies. And, Sam Caddison's going to come back in. We got another penalty shot? No, we're going to have a face-off here. A lot of guys trying to figure out who's on the ice. That's won by Metzger, but controlled by Black. This is Schuler, and they're going to call offside. What are they doing here? Not sure. Face-off will be inside the zone this time. All the way inside the zone. We try to figure out what's up. Metzger wins it cleanly to 28. He gets it to Shepard. Shepard's going to come up, get it to Yates. Now it's tipped away by Dunphy. It's on the wall, and he's smothered on the wall. Dunphy and Valenty do battle with Yates. 28 came over to help. That's Anthony Skinner. He makes it free for Yates. Yates gets it to the middle. That's going to come all the way out and collect by Metzger as he has to circle at center. He gets it over to Yates, who tips it in. 26 is going to be Logan Hume getting there first. Yates is going to get the puck, but he has to skate it out because momentum took him out. Now he's going to try and come back in against Matsuda and Valenty. This is Dunphy gets through three guys, and now he's coming up. It's a 4-on-2 for Black. This is Matsuda, who toe drags one guy. Valenty's shot is stopped. Nice save again by Joplin, and it's still Dunphy with the puck. He gets it to Hume, but it's tipped past him, and Yates has got it, but a great recovery by Dunphy to get it, and it's not loose, and here's Metzger. He comes to the middle. His shot is just wide at a post near side. He's going to get it back. He gets through, trying to get through Hume, but Valenty knocked him off the puck, and this is Logan Hume with it. He sends it cross ice to Matsuda, who tips it forward, but that's going to be played, I think. Thought it might have been the goalie that got it. Instead, it was the defenseman. They find Aaron Yu alone. Here's Nelson trying to get to him. He gets it across, but I don't think the guy was ready for it. The puck ends up in the corner. This is Dalton Esco who has it. He's coming up with a head of steam, and it could be a 3-on-2 for Black. Dalton Esco is forced wide. His shot is stopped by Joplin. No, Collins is in the game. I'm sorry. Makai Collins has come in since the middle of the second period. Gray is able to get it up. Aaron Yu fans on it. The puck rolled off his stick. Kirashif's got it. It goes into the wall, and four guys do battle. Dalton Esco is going to come out with it. He gets it out, but not out far enough. It goes to the point. It's tipped twice, and then just wide. Freddie Nelson has it, and he's going to control behind the goal line. It's tipped off of the skate of 9, but right back to Mr. Nelson. And now it's played up here on the wall, and the Esco brothers get it. This is Yu, tried to backhand it, blocked by 33 Black. That's Lemieux. And now there's a battle along the far side wall, and it's just laying there at the blue line for Gray, and it's played back deep, and they'll try to reset. Ashton Pahia has the puck. He plays it up the ice. This is Gray coming in 2-on-2. Nice play by 33 Lemieux to knock, I think that was Kirashif off the puck. He goes behind the net now. A little bit of a battle. And Freddie Nelson comes out with it. We got both Nelsons in this game, if you hadn't noticed. That is flipped in deep and stopped by Collins. And picked up by 26 Ian Nelson. He finds the man wide open. Well, not really, because he's got Dunphy on it. Dunphy's able to tie him up and knock him down. That was Bustamante. And now it's played to Dunphy. He is hit into the wall by Barela. It's taken off of his stiff briefly, but picked up by 28 Jonah Kelley. And now Nelson's got it, and he'll throw it up the wall to Tyke Schneider, who finds 4, who tips it in and then goes off for a change. Kai Shepard will collect it, throws it along the wall. It's going to get turned over to Black, I think. Yep. Valenty's shot is stopped by Collins, and he'll hold on, and we'll get a whistle. 4:40 to go, second period, 2-1 Black. All right, so Gray controls the faceoff. It comes out here to Robles. Robles chips it through the man, but he's knocked off the puck and it rolls to the wall here. Schneider has it. He's checked off the puck. This is Barela. Barela gets around Hume, but not around 27, but Valenty. Puck is still in the zone, though, and Schneider's going to get it. He tries to spin with it and loses it, but he left it for Ian Nelson, who brings it up. Ian Nelson tries to get around 31. That's Kai Shepard with no luck. So he holds on to it, plays it to Hume, back to the line to Schneider. Schneider gets a shot off. It's knocked down in front by Gray, and then played by Mackay Collins out of danger. Shepard flips it around the wall, but Logan Hume intercepts that. He sends it into Valenty, whose tip-on is wide. It's over here in the far corner, and Dunphy's going to pinch. He sends it across to Schneider. His shot is turned away with a blocker by Collins. Nice save. And that puck is flipped all the way down the ice and will be iced. 3:16 to play. We'll have an ozone face-off for Gray. And it's one on net and stopped by Collins. So we'll do it again with 2:41 to go. Valenty with the old face-off shot. This time it's one back from Matsuda. As Black controls it. He sends it to the line. 33 shot is stopped by Collins. 33 is Chase Lemieux. Now it's turned out of the corner. 24 Black's going to roll it around to the side here. Yates and Nelson will do battle, and it's going to be on the wall. No, it's thrown behind the net. This is Metzger now picking it up. He's going to come around. He gets around Matsuda. He's got a head of steam, loses the puck, comes to the middle. His shot stopped. Great save there. He had 5-hole labeled by 37 Caddison. It's behind the net now. Metzger comes out with it, but he loses it to Dalton Esco, who fires up the ice. He's got Schuler with him on the far side, but doesn't see him. He tries to go around, and it's behind the net. Yates fillets it along further. 1:45 to go in the second. Puck is sent down deep. 24, that is Matthew Matsuda, tried to send it in. And that puck is out. Yates might have had a breakaway, but a great stop by Nelson to prevent it. And then it's flipped in off the I-beam and stopped for a whistle with 90 seconds to play in the period. That would have been, I think that was Matsuda who did that. And we'll change. All right, face-off won by Gray. This is Stoik. He's taking, or maybe Skinner taking off the puck. Now it's played up the wall to you. You tips it in. It'll be cleared out by Black as Kobe Esco this time, plays it to his brother Dalton. Dalton had some trouble with it. It was in the skates and then behind him. And it comes around the wall, and it's steered along by Collins and then intercepted by 29. That's no, that's not Diaz. Yeah, that was Diaz who had it. All right, here comes you 1-on-3. He manages to get through 2 guys. He throws it in front and it's stopped. It's loose, and it's cleared out by Black. This is Nelson, chips it further on. Hume is going to go get it and play it around the wall to nobody. Good play there because that's what he wanted to do, is get it out of trouble. And then 35, Kavanaugh takes a good shot. but it's tipped into the netting by Caddiston, and that'll probably end the second period. Nope, they're going to stop the clock with 10 seconds left. So we'll have an ozone face-off here for Gray. Face-off is won by Black and then flipped down the ice by Dunphy. That's going to roll into the corner. Collins has got it. He plays it across, and then end the period. So Gray gets a break, or Black gets a breakaway goal. They lead 2-1 after 2. It's been a pretty good game. And we'll see what the third period brings here on the Instagram live stream at USPHL Sabres. Each team has had several good chances. For all but 3 of those, the goalie's been up to the task on both sides. You know, the hard thing about the last game of the night is you got to tear everything down and need a long drive home. So you're lucky you're sitting there in your living room, listening to the game, maybe having a cup of coffee, maybe having a cold one. We're here just being cold, but it's fun. We wouldn't trade this in. So, we're going to tell you about Brendan Dunphy. So Brendan Dunphy spent a good chunk of the year at Wenatchee Wild in the Western Hockey League. While he was there, he put up 4 goals and had 18 assists for a total of 22 points and 62 penalty minutes. He actually started the year with the Langley Rivermen in the BCHL. And while he was there, he had 6 assists and 22 penalty minutes. He then moved out of there to the Wild. He is a UConn commit. He's supposed to start there this fall, though I hear he may go back out to Wenatchee for another season. But you're looking at a D1 talent on the ice, and it's got to be fun for the kids who don't know him. I know it is for the kids who do know him to play against a guy of that caliber, right? Because you can say, hey, here's a guy I know. He's playing D1 hockey. It's a good measuring stick if that's the sort of thing you want to do, and I think sometimes you do. How do I stack up against a guy who's obviously good enough to play D1? So I'm sure, of course, his friends like to play with him because he's their friend. So we're getting started here. This is Yates bringing in off the opening faceoff of the third period. His shot is across the mouth of the guard wide. It's held in by Skinner. Yates is going to get it back. He sends it across to 31. 31 is Kai Shepard. His shot is stopped by Furler with a glove, and we'll get a faceoff on this side. We're underway here in the third. I'd say it's a good crowd. For Carlsbad, it is kind of a good crowd. I'd count maybe 30 people in the building. Seating is somewhat limited in Carlsbad. They have 2 benches along the wall on the far side by the entrance, and then there's a bench behind the net also by the entrance as Yates has the puck and does damage with it. Here he comes up the ice. He's going to throw that to the middle. It's behind 21. Nice play, Barela, but he can't get the shot on net. That was a sweet play to get it through his legs and have a look. He couldn't get it on the net. Puck remains in the zone, the attacking zone for Gray. There it goes into the corner, and Barela has it again. He gets it out in front. Shot by Yates is swallowed by Furler. He had a good look there, but Furler was right in the way. Kind of shot it at him. Think he'd like to have that one back. Pick a different corner instead of right in center mass. But that's all right. We're under 16. We're about to close in on 16:30 to go here. It's still 2-1 Black. Gray has an ozone face-off, and it's controlled by Black. Or Gray, I'm sorry. Bustamante has it, sends it around. Now it's in Black's hands, and they're going to break it out. That cross-ice pass finds Matsuda one-on-one. He's stood up by Jeremiah Crowley. Nice play. But Gray can't get the puck out, and Guzman now hits Matsuda, and it's flipped towards the line and stopped by Dunphy. Dunphy gives it to Heath Schuler, who throws it towards the net. It's into 1,000 people, and then Matsuda had a really good look, and it was high, and no one knew where the puck was. Now Schuler turns and is stopped with a pad by Joplin, who's in for the third period. And Gray breaks it out. This is Guzman trying to get through Dunphy, no luck, and it's cleared out to center. Crowley has it. He gives it to Bustamante, who chips it in deep. Furler thought about playing it, but decided to leave it for Dunphy, who works it around the wall. And Dalton Esco is able to get it out. It flips off of Matsuda, but Dunphy's going to get it. He finds it. He's coming in 1-on-4. He's going to hold on to the puck until Dalton Esco gets it. Now Matsuda has it at the line. Sends it across to Hume. He's got Dunphy in front. His tip is stopped, as was the original shot by Joplin. Dalton Esco throws it in front. Matsuda's all by himself. He gets it to Dunphy. Dunphy back to the line. Hume leaves it for Dunphy. Dunphy has it. His shot flipped in. Stopped by Matsuda. Tried to jump out of the way and couldn't. And now it'll be flipped out of the zone by Gray, where it's controlled by Dunphy. And then knocked off of his stick by Kirashev, who comes in 1-on-3 as Gray changes behind the play. Brendan has it again. Gets it to Matsuda. He's got one man with him. It's like a 2-on-3. Tries to get through the middle and can't. It's blocked. That is Crowley with it. No, yep, Crowley gives it to Metzger. Metzger loses it. Etzko has it, lost it. Metzger's got it again. He loses it to 30. That's Kobe Esko. Nice play. He gives it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh's just going to dump it in, and they're going to chase. First man to it is Chase Lemieux for Black. He gets it to Nelson. Nelson chips it out, but it's turned over, and Metzger has it. He tried to get it to a guy, and he missed him. Here comes 28 Black. That's Jonah Kelley. He throws it into the corner and behind the net. He's ridden off the puck by Ashton Pahia. This is 30. His shot saved by Joplin. Rebound is knocked through his skates by Metzger. A heads-up play there. And Kavanaugh and Nelson are fighting along the wall. And it's knocked further into the zone. Jonah Kelley has it. Now Metzger ends up with it. He chips it over the guy's head and then bats it down with his hand. And he fights with Nelson for it. Nelson wins that battle and throws it up the ice. As Pahia does battle with 28 Jonah Kelley, Black continues to control. Barela comes in and drills a guy and gets the puck for his trouble. He gets it out. This is Stoik trying to spin with it as the Gray team was changing in front of him. That puck is shot on and caught by Furler, no problem, and we have another whistle with 13:40 to go. Like I said, Gray's had the shots. They've had a lot of shots in this game. They, in a lot of ways, have had better looks than Black has, but Black has made the most of theirs. Breakaway and a real good shot by Dunphy, and they lead 2-1. Face-off is won by Black. This is Nelson with the puck behind the net. He throws it back behind to 4, who throws it right back around to Nelson. So now Schuler comes back to provide puck support, and it's out. Yu tries to throw it across, but instead turns it over to 4. 4 comes in 1-on-2. His shot is deflected over the net and past the outstretched glove of Joplin, but harmlessly. Yu tries to get around Schneider and does. Then Skinner and 4 collide. Shot into the corner by Yates. Skinner tries to get to it and can't. Instead, this is Nelson. Nelson's shot. No, he goes D to D. That's 31 with a shot that's just wide. Nelson's going to hold it in. And him and Skinner do battle, and Black has got it right there at the blue line, and they managed to get it out. Yu comes over to get it for Black, but it's turned over at center to Schuler. Schuler leaves it for Schneider. Schneider 1-on-3. His shot blocked away by Joplin. This is Nelson with it. He turns it back behind the net, fights off the forecheck of Schneider, and gets it into the corner. Valenty and Yu do battle. Right now, Yu has the upper hand. He gets it to Skinner. Skinner gets it to Shepard. Shepard looking for someone to give it to. Now he goes back behind the net. Now he leaves it for Skinner. Skinner gets it to Yates. Yates covered by Dunphy. Gray can't get out of its own end. Now Skinner tries to hit 33 Robles with a pass, but instead it goes just out of his reach. And it's whistled down for icing. And Robles comes up a little lame, headed to the bench. Not sure what happened there. So this will be an ozone faceoff for Black with 12:15 to go. Face-off won by Valenty and then flipped to the line. Hume shot tipped by Esko. Nicely done, but just wide at a far post. And it comes around to the corner where Hume loses a battle with 9 and it goes to center. This is Dunphy with the puck. Ever so unhurriedly. Leaves it for Hume. Hume makes a move, gets around Metzger. Makes a move, gets around somebody else. That's Bustamante. His shot is swallowed by Joplin and held for a whistle. And we'll have a face-off on that exact same dot as we roll under 12 minutes to play. Oh, he stopped the clock. Why did he stop it? All right. Face-off went. Oh, it was won by Gray. But Black's able to recover it, and now it's in the air. Now it's nobody's. It's a stick check battle as it's Matsuda with Bustamante, and he gets it to Valenty of Black, covered by de Guzman, who lines him up and hits him. Matsuda gets around Metzger's check and gets to the front. He knocked off the puck at the last inning by 24. That's Crowley, nice play. Dalton Esco still got it. He gets it out to the point where Dunphy plays. He's going to bring it below the line. And Metzger goes in to hit Dunphy. He's holding Metzger off. That's some great puck work by Mr. Dunphy. He finds Matsuda in the middle. He scores. It was coming. It was kind of coming. That's 24. Matsuda with the goal, and it's 3-1 Black. You know, Gray had a lot of ice time. It had a lot of good chances. Hadn't been able to beat either of the Black goalies. And then they got him into their own zone. Dunphy made a nice play, and Matsuda didn't miss. Beat Johnson high over the corner, over the glove. So at 11:19 to go, it's 3-1. Stoik brings it in, tries to get through both defensemen, but Nelson's able to get to the puck and spins it around his own net. That'll come out to center where Kavanaugh has it. Kavanaugh throws it in, and it's controlled by Lemieux. He finds 29 Diaz with the puck as it bounces around at center now. And it's thrown into the Gray zone. This is Kavanaugh with it. He turns, feathers it to Kirchhoff. It's turned over. Passed across to 28. That was Kelley, but he couldn't control it. And instead, Barela is going to come up the ice. And now we have a whistle, and these two guys are going to go at it. That is 25 Pahia and 28 Kelley throwing hands now. They took everything off, and they're hitting each other. Not sure what happened. I was watching the puck, and next thing you know, there's a fight behind me. All right, no harm, no foul, I guess. It's always the Black team. All the fights in this showcase have been with the Black team. So now we have a little cleanup. They stopped the clock with 10:36 to go. And we're going to have a discussion on Gray's side here. They're already down a forward. We had 33 who looked like he came up lame a little bit as he tried to stretch for that stretch pass. He has come off the ice, and he's being looked at on the side as we have a conversation. Gray has a conversation. And now we're going to have a face-off. Not sure where. Something laying in the corner on the far side. Face-off won by Barela. Skinner's got it. He'll fire it around looking for Yates. It's going to get to the line, and Hume's going to hold it in. He sends it down low to Tyke Schneider. 31. Shepard went for the hit, but the puck went by him. However, Gray is able to get it to the line, but not out, as Shepard plays it for Dunphy. And Kirchhoff's going to be able to get it, but he's not going to be able to control it, as Hume's going to beat him to the puck. He sends it up the ice looking for Schneider. Instead, it is Shepard with it, who sends it across to Skinner. Skinner tries to hit Barela, but it bounced off a couple of guys, and then Dunphy knocks it away. And it rolls all the way into the corner. And Gray will break it out. Over here for Dunphy with a full head of steam. He stops at the line. Gets it to Hume. Hume in the middle. His shot is deflected in the netting. Nice play by Kirashev. And we'll have another face-off as we roll under 10 minutes to go. And gray will change, as will black. Face-off won by black, and it's won so well it's all the way out to center. Nelson across to Lemieux. Lemieux's pass gets into the zone for Gray. Crowley has it. He has time. It's deflected towards me, but thankfully off the net, off the glass. This is Aaron Yu with the puck. He flips it in looking for maybe Metzger. He's going to get there ahead. Oh, he gets there ahead of 33. It's on net, sort of. He's fighting with it behind the net. 3 guys there. It comes out in front, but the only guy there is Kai in black, and that's Nelson. Nelson's got the puck. He chips it in and around, held up by de Guzman, and gets to it first. De Guzman hits him instead of playing the puck, and this is 25. That's one of the Esco brothers. That's Dalton Esco. Yeah, that's Dalton Esco. Kobe's 30. Shot on is stopped, and it rolls out in front, and Matsuda finds it but can't put it in. Good stop by Joplin. Pass now to Metzger as he breaks out 3-on-3. He gets it over here to 28. 28 is Skinner. Skinner throws it in. First man to it is Metzger. He's going to come around to the side. Looking for a man to give it to. His shot is stopped by Furler. Yu's shot is tipped in front. It's loose. It's loose again, and it's covered by Furler. Nice play. A couple of whacks at it for Gray there, but Furler was able to track it and stop it. And with 8:30 to go in the game, it's still 3-1 black. Like 33 is good. He's back on the bench. Hopefully that's a good sign that he'll be able to get back on the ice. Ozone face-off for black. It's controlled by Gray. I'm sorry. It's controlled by black. Now Dunphy comes up the ice 2-on-2. He's got Matsuda with him. He tried to leave it for Matsuda, but Barela or de Guzman wouldn't let him, and the puck is out. Valenty's going to be the guy to pick it up, and now he's in a foot race with Stoik, and Stoke's going to get there first. He spins back towards the line, tries to pass it, can't. Gets it deep to 9. 9 covered by Logan Hume. It's chipped into the air into the half wall. And held in by Stoik, who takes a hit for his trouble. This is Hume who whips it around. That's going to be stopped by Kobe Esco, and he gets out to center. Matsuda comes up. He cuts to the middle. He's got a charging Dunphy. Dunphy's shot is blocked. Valenty threw it across the center of the crease. Nobody was able to tip it, and Gray's going to get it out. This is Bustamante with it, 2-on-2 against Hume. His shot is deflected behind the net, off to the side. Yates comes in, and it's just tipped away from him by Matsuda. Then it's played in the air and knocked down by Snyder, and Kavanaugh's able to hold on to it as Yates turns it deep. Hume gets the puck and sends it around. Kavanaugh tips it forward for Yates. He spins off the wall. His shot is shoots and scores. Nice shot. Isaiah Yates is able to find the back of the net. And it's 3-2. Bustamante will get the assist. We got 6.5 to go here. Face-off is won by black, but controlled. Well, it was controlled by Gray, and then it's turned over, and then it's shot high. Schuler had a good look. Bustamante's got it. He leaves it for Barela, picks it right back up. Schuler comes over, nice back check to get the puck. It looked like it would have been a 3-on-2. It never really developed for Gray. This is Snyder now finds Schuler, but that puck is taken off of his stick by Shepard. Shepard brings it in along the wall, throws it behind the net. Nelson comes by to get it. Throws it over here. Bustamante's going to play it. It's up to the wall and out. 26 is Ian Nelson with the puck. He leaves it for Yates. Yates across the ice to Shepard. Shepard gets hit by Schuler. And Shula puts Barela on his wallet and gets the puck up the ice. Black is unable to take advantage of it, however, and now Bustamani's got it behind his goal line, looking for someone to give it to. He gets it back to Ian Nelson. Freddie Nelson is on Black. He chips it up for Yates. Yates 1-on-3, has Barela with him. Loses the puck as he tried to get through the defense. This is Schneider. Now for Black, leaves it for 4. He comes over and Krivovsev is able to stop it. There's a little bit of a miscommunication on who's going to get the puck. So Ian Nelson gets it, and Dunphy is the guy who comes up to take it. He's looking for someone to give it to. Watched by Barela. And Barela is able to force him out, so that's kind of a minor victory. Dunphy spins with it and comes right back in. Do whatever you want with the puck. He gets it to Hume. Hume watched by Skinner. It's over here to the wall. Shepard's going to get it, and Skinner's going to throw it out, and that'll be icing if it gets all the way down, which it will. They're going to wave it off. That's interesting. As 30, Krivovsev rides Dunphy into the wall, and now Dalton Esko is going to get it and flip it up to 4. 4 gets it across to Valenty. Valenty's shot is blocked by 24, Crowley, but Valenty tried to get it and couldn't do anything with it. Now Skinner flips it out, and it's a foot race between the 33s, and the Mews going to get there ahead of Robles. Nice to see him back on the ice. Logan Hume has it. That's picked up by Robles. It bounces around a little bit at center. It's finally chipped in by Gray. But Lemieux's going to be the first man to it, and he'll get it to, eventually it'll find its way over here to Dalton Esko, and he's going to have it and come up the ice with it. We got under 4 to go. Esko moving through. He, through 4 guys, gets it on net, and it's covered by Joplin. Gray is running out of time here. Clock stops with 3:45 to play. Face-off is, it's won by Black. This is Matsuda. Matsuda's shot is a tip. It was in and out of the glove of Joplin, but no harm done. The team is able to clear it out. De Guzman tries to get it off of Black, and he gets it to Yu. Yu's able to get it to Metzger. Metzger gets it to 9. 9's going to turn with it. He is put on his wallet by Lemieux. Nice play, and the puck is over here. Matsuda chips it to center. It's flicked in by one of the Eskos, I think. Yeah, that's Kobe has it. It comes across the ice to 9. 9 finds Metzger in the middle. He kicks it forward with his skate. It's going to be played by the goalie, Furler. Nice job. Logan Hume is able to get it up the ice. And here comes Dunphy. Dunphy flips it over to Matsuda. Matsuda tries to get it back to Dunphy for a tip, but it's too far. And now 9, Black has got it. He gets it to Yu, goes past him and all the way down, and that'll be icing. And we'll see a change with 2:49 to go. And Gray is going to call timeout. So Darla will play with 2:49 to go. And we'll wait. So, again, I don't know what happens if there's a tie. If they're able to tie the game here, who knows? I think they're going to pull their goalie. That's the play he's drawn up because it's going to be a face-off on the other end. No, it's not. It was icing down there, right? It's going to come all the way back down here. Matsuda trying to read the play. Just taking a look. Trying to get set here. 2:49 to go. Gray has drawn up a play. Let's see what happens. He gets the face-off win. I don't know what that was. It's now turned over to Matsuda. Matsuda tried to center in front. He does, and it's loose and ends in the corner. All the way out to the point to Hume. Hume sends it back down to Matsuda. Those two guys played high school hockey together last year for the Central, or 2 years ago for the Central Jets. Matsuda was actually the captain of that team. This is Dunphy flipping through, and it's blocked the last possible minute. Heath Schuler's got it, but it's taken off his state. 28. Oh, it's intercepted by Hume. Hume's going to come in by himself, and it's stopped. Good stop by Joplin with a pad. Now over here to Matsuda. Matsuda throws it deep. This is Ian Nelson trying to get it across to Pahia. Pahia is drilled by Schuler, gets it back. There's 2 minutes to play in the game. Seems like a long 49 seconds, but anyway. This is Pahia with the puck. Gray can't get it out of their own damn end. This is Tyke Schneider with it. He spins back towards the line. It's sent in deep to Schuler. Schuler's got Matsuda in front. He tried to get it to him, but couldn't. Schneider's shot is way high. That's a forklift, and this is Nelson now throwing it deep. Matsuda sends it behind the net. Nelson can't get it out of his skates. He just chips it all the way down, and it's going to be icing. They pull the goalie. Metzger's got the puck. Gets around Nelson maybe. It's on the wall. It's coming out. It's going to be shot towards the net by Matsuda and in. That's the goal, and that's all she wrote with 1:14 to go. Black is going to win this game 4-2 probably. As we wait for the face-off. Metzger took it all the way in, winning the face-off forward. 9 back to the point. Skinner's shot is stopped. There's a rebound loose in front. This is 9. 9 has it back to 26. They just pulled their goalie again. That shot is tipped in front and rolls just off. It comes out to the line. Yates is there in time. 51 seconds to go. Skinner's got it, gets it over here to 9. 9 throws it in. There takes a weird hop off the dasher. It comes around. Esco's got it. Someone to play it. Metzger's got it. Leaves it for you. You shot. Hits the post. And it's loose. And they can't get a stick into it. This is Skinner. He fans on it. 30 seconds left. 9 back to the point. Point back to 9. His shot is stopped, and it's flicked into the air over here to the near side wall. Shepard's shot is walled off by the goalie Furler. It comes to the point. 31. Hughes' shot is saved. That goes behind the net. 13 seconds left. Yates has got it pinned against the wall. And I think that's going to be it as Metzger comes rolling in here trying to knock people off the puck with no luck, and that's going to be the game. Black's going to win 4-2. So they win 4-2, and they beat Gray. So I think Black will play white tomorrow in the final, and Gray will get green again. But we'll double check and see what the score sheet says after it. All right, we'll hang around for player of the game, and then we'll call it a night. That was a fun game to watch. Most teams were actually pretty evenly matched, as it turned out. So we'll see what happens next. Like I said, I think it'll end up being black versus white tomorrow. I mean, black and gray are both 1-1, but black beat gray, so I don't see how you put gray in the final. Well, I've seen stranger things happen. You know, head-to-head would be first. All right. So Matsuda gets the player of the game. And we will call it a night with that. There's a handshake from one coach. The other coach, I think, is freezing. He left. Another set of gloves. Nicely done. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to wrap this up. We hope to be back with you tomorrow about 9:30 for the third place game. Otherwise, I'm Mike Metzger. You have a pleasant evening.